All right, I think we're live. Welcome to Firepit Live Album Review with my co-host Dave Brown.
You say you think you're live, but I click on it on my phone and it doesn't say anything. Oh. No, actually, you're live as Aaron. Somehow.
Under my default channel.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just go with it.
Okay.
All right. So we had a very scientific process to pick the album we are going to review tonight, which selected the date of January
16th.
16th. The earliest
1973.
Yeah, 1973. The earliest Billboard album chart was from December 22nd. So at that time, the Billboard chart was from the December 22nd, and we decided to pick the album in the top 30, whose peak position was number 20. And we came up with an artist named Leon Russell.
Yes.
No, wait a minute. The album is... Wait, is it the album or the artist? Which one is it?
What do you mean? The album was 30. Or was 20 out of 30.
No. But Carney...
Carney is the name of the album. Leon Russell's the artist.
Okay.
Are you confused about this?
Yes, I am. Yes, Leon Russell is the artist. Carney is the album.
Okay. Yeah, it's Leon Russell.
So this album was in the top 20 for 2 weeks, or the top 30 for 2 weeks, peaked at number 20.
And it just started sprinkling. But, I mean, I think we'll be okay. Just throw your hood on.
All right.
When you sit out here by the fire. Make the phone a little damp, but otherwise we're okay. All right, we want to learn about Leon Russell, right?
Yes.
You going to roll this?
I'm going to roll the album.
Okay.
And you are going to tell us about Leon Russell.
I mean, if I can find anything interesting.
I get the album to play.
This picture of him, he's wearing like a big top hat. It sort of looks like Slash. But you can see his face, so not as much like Slash, but it's sort of a really silly looking picture.
Yes.
It says he's sort of a country gospel blues kind of whatever. It's 70s folk. That's what I would call it. Just 70s folk.
Uh-oh. My computer's doing the same thing again.
What's the same thing? I mean, I hear that the music is stopping.
Yeah, the music is stopped. I think I've overwhelmed the system.
Cut a couple of streams out. Like cut some of the camera angles out.
Yes, I'm gonna have to do that.
Just cut some down. We only need two.
Hold on.
One side's hate and one is hope. But the top hat on my head is all you see. And the wire seems to be the only place for me.
I'm going to...
Comedy of errors and I'm falling.
So you think this is a CPU issue?
It must certainly be.
Okay.
You look into my past. Well, maybe you're just too blind to see. I'm up in the spotlight.
What's the name of this?
Oh, does it feel
Tightrope.
right? Well, the
Of course it is.
altitude seems to get to me. I'm up on a tight wire.
Check 1, check 2. Is my sound okay? Sometimes I feel like this isn't necessarily picking me up very well. It feels like it's got some interference stuff going on, and I don't know what to tell you about that. I mean, what do I?
Yeah. We're learning on the fly, folks.
We are. And we're working on getting some bugs out. Is the cord itself a part of the antenna?
Well, it could probably be a source for interference.
Yeah, okay. I had it tucked under the jacket because I thought that would like Yeah, I think that's probably right. Yeah, it is functioning as an antenna because it sounds a lot better once I took it out.
Oh, does it feel right?
Good to know.
Well, the altitude really gets to me.
6 gold
I'm
records
up on to tell you what.
from Leon Russell. Okay. Yeah, when you make those kinds of changes, though, it cuts.
Interesting.
It does say it's live. I don't know if there's any sound to it. I might actually turn it on here for a second. Okay. Is there any sound on this thing? No, it seems like it's... Oh, there we go. It's working.
And it's on my channel?
Yeah, it's on your channel.
Okay.
Yep. She texted me right as I saw it, too. That's funny. It's good to have an audience. So whatever you did right there, it apparently fixed it. Get this. Okay, so Leon Russell is not a name that's going to jump, I think, for most people, unless you were in the 70s and, I don't know, that whole era. But according to Wikipedia, his first album, he had collaborations with Eric Clapton, Ringo Starr, and George Harrison.
Really?
And Elton John was one of his early fans who said he was a mentor and an inspiration.
Fascinating.
They recorded an album together in 2010 that got him a Grammy nomination called The Union. Now, see, that's one of those things where it's like, it feels like Leon Russell's one of those guys who was underappreciated. He seems like kind of a Harry Nilsson sort of guy to me.
Well, was he kind of like a behind-the-scenes guy and also had his own work?
Yeah, that'd be my guess.
What were his Grammys for?
Well, we're getting to there. Kira says she hears us and the music, so
all right, very good.
Shout out to you.
All right.
Our one audience member. Actually, we might have more than that. How many audience members do we have right now? Pull it up. It says 1. Let's see. Early life, blah, blah, blah. Grammy Awards. Okay. He was nominated 7 times. You want to just hear the ones he won?
Yes.
Looks like he only won 2, but I thought it said 3 at the top. Foggy Mountain Breakdown. I feel like that sounds like a song I've heard before.
So we're in what, like best song?
2002, he won Best Country Instrumental Performance.
Okay.
And that's in 2002 for Foggy Mountain Breakdown. Now, Foggy Mountain Breakdown, wait a minute, 2002, is this is, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, right?
Oh.
Right?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's got to be. I'm clicking it. Hang on. Well, it's an old song, apparently. Okay, in 2002, Scruggs won a Grammy Award for his 2001 performance, which featured Steve Martin on second banjo, Albert Lee, Vince Gill, Randy Scruggs on guitar, Marty Stewart on mandolin, Jerry Douglas on dobro, and Leon Russell on organ. So Leon Russell was a part of it. But I swear this has been... I think Foggy Mountain Breakdown was like played. I think this version was played. I'll have to look that up. But something tells me... I'll have to look up when... fuck it. I'll look it up now. When did O Country... Or no, I keep saying O Country because I'm like confusing...
O Country, Where Art Thou?
Yeah, I'm confusing Oh Brother, Where Art Thou and No Country for Old Men. I'm trying to think of them both at the same time.
We had a sad reunion tonight.
This movie was 2000, so no.
Okay.
No. A little later than that. Well, I feel like it was in a movie or something now, around that era. Anyway, he won a Grammy for that.
Okay.
And then he won a Grammy in '73 for the concert at Bangladesh. And he actually, I'm sorry, that was an album, and he won Grammy Award for Album of the Year in '73.
Oh, wow.
So that's interesting because this album that we're listening to now is Carney, which was January 6th. I asked for January 16th, but you gave me what, December of 1972,
Yeah.
roughly?
December 22nd, 1972.
That's interesting because then the next year he got a Grammy.
Pull up his discography.
Okay, we'll get there. All right, got it. Yeah, 68, 70, 71, a lot of albums. A lot of albums.
Which album was
his most
this?
recent album was 2013, it sounds.
Oh, really? Is he still active?
I think he's dead.
Okay.
Hang on, we'll get there. I gotta go back to the top here. Yeah, he died in 2016.
Okay.
But, yeah. I can definitely feel a little bit of that Elton John influence that he was talking about.
The piano?
Yeah, heavy piano. Now, piano, like folk singer-songwriters at this era, I mean, it was like a wet dream for them. I mean, you know. But I sense a certain amount of Harry Nilsson. I sense a certain amount of Biff Rose, people that I listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's guilty pleasure of mine.
Little
but...
Arlo Guthrie.
Yeah, I sense it.
Yeah. So so I'm learning that streaming takes up a lot of CPU because it must have to do rendering.
Oh, it has to. Yeah, on the fly rendering for
Yeah,
sure.
so I'm in the high 80s.
Okay, yeah.
So
is can you the CPU that you bought?
Yeah,
when did you buy it and where?
I bought it on Amazon
About a week ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, return it.
Right.
Get a better one.
Yeah. Well, I definitely have to get something with a GPU.
Yeah, but you don't need much of a GPU. I mean, honestly, like probably a 10-year-old GPU would help you do the trick. I've got one in my machine that would probably work just fine.
All right.
And it's like 15 years old or something. You don't need a lot, is all I'm saying, but a little bit is more than nothing.
Definitely more than this.
Yeah, you'll need more than this.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out how to get this microphone head strap thing comfortable. Wait, can't you put it around your neck? Isn't that how most of the people wear them?
You might be able to.
Okay, hang on, I'm gonna try that. I can't hear myself right now, but you're supposed to like. Oh yeah, hold up. That is far more comfortable because now the headphones won't rest on top of the line. Yeah, but I'll probably hit it a lot with my. That's not great, but I'm gonna rock with it anyway.
So this name of this track, Manhattan Island Serenade,
Okay.
has a total of 1.7 million listens.
That's
on
pretty
Spotify.
low considering it came out in '73.
Yeah, the opening track, Tightrope,
Uh-huh.
had just shy of 14 million.
Okay.
Sitting on the highway in a
Can we get a little more?
van. Thinking of you
Thank you.
again.
Maybe just a tad less, sorry.
Guess I'll have to hitchhike to the station. With every step I'll see your face. Like a mirror looking
You know who
back
this
at
sounds
me,
like? This sounds like the Lumineers.
saying you're the
I'm sorry.
only one.
Help me out here.
The Lumineers?
Yeah, no,
Making me feel
help me out a little bit.
The dun dun dun.
Oh,
dun.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
and so glad to be alive.
I mean, his voice doesn't. The music sounds.
His
just like
voice
the
sounds
Lumineers.
like something else, though. I mean, actually,
Messed
I
up inside and it's been raining all day since you went away. Manhattan Island Serenade.
trying to think. That voice definitely reminds me of someone.
Sitting on a highway
Is that Thunder in the
broken
song?
van,
Yeah, that's cool. Because I'm sitting outside in the rain.
thinking of you again.
Kind of hurt. Sorry, adjusting the mic again.
Guess I'll
It
have to
doesn't really work
hitchhike
around the
down
neck.
the
There are those other
highway.
ones where it works around the
Right,
neck.
where it just kind of points up.
With every step I'll see your face.
I do have. They're upstairs.
Like
I do-
a
these also
mirror
came with,
looking back at me,
Oh, the lapel mic?
Lapel mics.
I almost think I might
saying you're the only one.
might prefer that. I'm just trying to get it comfortable because it feels like it's sitting on my head weird. Of course, I'm wearing a hood because it's raining, so I'm trying to protect
I'm gonna go
my ear.
grab another drink.
Yeah.
So
And
glad to be
those lapel mics. See if there's.
Okay,
others.
I'll fill up the dead air.
All
right, let's talk about Leon Russell. Now this sounds like somebody, and I'm trying to place it.
It's been raining all day since you went away.
Yeah.
Little blues gospel.
Yeah, something like that.
Manhattan Island Serenade.
All right, we'll see what else I can find.
Since you went away.
Russell produced and played in recording sessions for Dylan, Sinatra, Ike, and Tina Turner. Now that's interesting. Rolling Stones. Yeah, that's cool. Concert from Bangladesh. Concert for Bangladesh. Now I wonder if that was like an actual thing that was done. Like a. It was. Yeah, it was a benefit concert by the. Organized by the Beatles and guitarist. I'm sorry, organized by former Beatles guitarist George Harrison. Yeah. And Ravi Shankar. So, of course, Madison Square Garden in New York to raise international awareness of and fund relief for refugees from East Pakistan following the Bangladesh Liberation War. So this guy's pretty connected politically, it sounds like. By connected, I mean in the 70s, you know. There's a lot of George Harrison in this, isn't there?
It does sound like George Harrison.
Doesn't it?
Now I can't remember when Alice first came from Lake Charles to see me at Pontchartrain. But my heart beats slower when she
I like what's going on here, though. Like, I don't dislike this at all. I'm not saying I'm going to turn it on every day, but
I could see myself listening to this album again.
yeah. Oh, for sure. Like, my first instinct was, a little blasé, that Tightrope song. I get why that was, like, the big one off of this album, because it seems like it could have gotten a lot of radio play, a lot of, very catchy, very simple. But, like, that was the one that immediately hit me. It was like Harry Nilsson. This is very, like, approachably Harry Nilsson. I'll swap it out when I get the chance. But the, almost every song since that opening title has been a little bit more avant-garde, a little bit more of a departure from a standard folk. Like, this is wild. This has got some real George Harrison influence.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to try to switch.
figuring it out. Got it.
Check. All right. Yeah, I'm on. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna go the old Sunday morning preacher route up on the lapel mic. Yeah, we'll see how this sounds. I'm gonna put it right here. Like this. How's that? Does that sound okay?
I'll give you a little bit more.
Yeah, maybe give me. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. Now, if I move too much, it starts messing, but I think it's okay. We're good. Check one. All right. Hang on. I'll fix this mic. Check one, check two. How's that? Does that sound okay?
That sounds good.
All right, cool. So he's singing about roller derby right now.
Hey, roller derby was big in the 70s.
That's an impressive thing to do. I'm not interested in his early life, although there might be some really cool stuff in there.
Yeah, find a little gem.
I will say this: the sections that are broken down here on Wikipedia, 1960s session musician, solo artist, and record executive. That's what that first part is
Leon
called.
Russell, record executive.
Record executive. No, I'm guessing he was. I wonder if he had a job at, like, you know what I mean? Like, I wonder if he worked for one of these. I will say, when I was going through that, like, top section, the little box that they got on Wikipedia with all the details.
Yeah.
Like born, died, birthplace, blah, blah, blah. Labels. Viva, Olympic Records, Perspective Sound, Robbins, Capitol, Shelter, Paradise, Leon Russell Records, Virgin Records, and Warner Brothers. So, it's probably a lot of those are from later in life. I'll see if I find anything interesting in his early life. Why don't we look at the album? Let's see what it says about the album here.
Now, this is the title track from the album, Carney,
Yeah.
which has the least amount of listens.
I'm not surprised.
Yes.
My guess is it's instrumental, would be my guess.
Sounds like a kazoo.
That was a muted trumpet, I believe.
All right, this...
Side one of the record profiles roots rock, while side two, which is what we're into now,
Yeah.
features psychedelic music.
All right, so this is the title of this track, Acid Annapolis.
Oh, God. We're into something
Oh, wait, no,
here.
this is the least listened song of the album. With a total of 146,354. Now,
Wow.
146,355. Did you confirm he is no longer with us?
He is no longer with
All
us,
right.
2016. God rest you, Leon Russell. This is definitely some interesting stuff. I mean, I apologize for the fuzz here. I'm going to try to get this thing fixed up here. There's got to be a better way to do this. Maybe I'll just hook it to my foot. Maybe I'll just bite the bullet and wear the other headset.
That was sounding good.
It was sounding a lot better than this one, that's for sure. But I will say, I'm not trying to. Yeah, it's cutting out a bunch. I'm not trying to nitpick, but something about the headset plus the earphones was kind of,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I'll switch out.
This song is flipping weird. gonna give me nightmares. It sounds like ghosts having sex. Just saying. Oh.
Sounds like ghosts at a church service. That's what it sounds like.
Wow.
I mean, it would be nice if they could land on, you know. Ooh.
You're throwing a laugh track. All right.
Now we're getting into some John Lennon influence almost, I
Yep.
feel like.
Title this track, If the Shoe Fits.
Okay.
Sounds normal.
I was going to say, at least we're back to some semblance of normality.
My girlfriend and me, we like the songs, but we hate to pay. Can I have your guitar? Can I ride on your car? Can you give me a role to play? Can I have an autograph? Can I sit in your lap? Are you really in?
Okay, this is weird and actually explains a lot. Here we've got a little early life section of Wikipedia
All
that
right.
I read this and I'm like, if this is true, this is the kind of shit that actually starts to scream like serial killer. It says Leon's mother said that he started talking later than most children. She said while he was, quote, watching the birds and something was going on with the birds, end quote, Leon's first words were, quote, "What's the matter, little birdie? You cry?" I'm sorry, that can't be someone's first words. You know what I mean? Like,
All right.
what kind of psycho are you if your first words are a sentence?
What's the matter, little bird? You cry?
That's not your first words.
All right.
Sorry.
All right, go on. I want to hear more.
Well, I don't know that there is anymore. His mother said she was shocked because he never spoke. He was born with spastic paralysis, now called cerebral palsy.
Really?
Yeah. So he had slight paralysis in the right side of his body.
Okay.
Huh.
Which
So-
is due to lack of oxygen.
Is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
When either during birth or during your development.
Yeah. So he had slight paralysis in the right side of his body, which affected 3 fingers on his right hand, which caused him to favor his left, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So
he had a hand. Not to be politically incorrect.
No,
He
yeah,
had
he had like a little,
Yeah.
like semi-claw kind of thing. But apparently, so that affected his piano playing style pretty dramatically.
Oh,
So that's why it's
interesting.
very left dominant, kind of like chord structure stuff, which I guess makes sense. But I'm gonna throw some more wood in here. It's raining enough that I feel like I need a little warmth. Yeah, and there we hear it actually. Listen there. Very heavy on the chord.
I was just thinking about you today.
Title of this song is My Cricket.
Cricket?
My Cricket. So maybe he had a pet cricket?
It sounds like you wrote a song about a cricket. Weird.
This is like gospel blues.
Mm. I might actually have to move. I'm gonna move over here. I'm gonna stand behind you.
All right.
Don't move the camera. I'm just gonna like, just gonna like a real creepo. Nah, it just started raining real bad, and I was like, I don't know if I can do this. I'll hang out for a minute.
Yeah. Let me adjust your mic to about there.
Okay. I'll try to remember that. It's a cool setup, though.
That is a pretty cool setup.
I sent a picture out.
Learned a lot.
Yeah. Oh, here's a great picture of Leon Russell. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, who the fuck is that? This says Claude Russell Bridges. Who is that?
Russell Bridges?
Hang on. Oh, that's his name.
Oh, really?
His name's not Leon Russell.
Okay, it's Claude Russell
Claude
Bridges.
Russell Bridges, yeah.
All right.
Well, here's a picture of him. Looks like a fucking nerd.
Yeah.
1958. Wait a minute. Hold up, I almost remembered who he sounds like. Oh, who's the mother? I'm gonna look it up because I'll feel like an idiot if I say it on the live stream.
If you just come back over, I'm sure
So
You're gonna know who this is, and you're gonna be like, oh yeah.
there's a band, a not very well known band called the Apple Brothers.
Yeah.
I'll play one of their songs after this. It sounds kind of gospel blues,
Mm-hmm.
very reminiscent of them.
Well, I know who he sounds like specifically, and it's Randy Newman. That's who I've been thinking of.
Newman.
That's who I've been thinking of this entire time.
Okay.
Because Leon Russell sounds like
A little bit of a slur.
Yeah.
An artful slur.
That kind of thing, you know? It hasn't really lightened up much, but I'll just sit out here and get wet. At least there'll be something visual on the stream. So yeah, now that I remembered, he sounds like Randy Newman vocally, but not in terms of his musical style.
This The Masquerade is actually despite it being the second to last song on the album, is the fourth most popular song on the album. It's called The Masquerade.
Okay. It's pretty good. I like it. What was that ghost sounding one? What was that called?
That was Acid Annapolis.
Acid Annapolis.
Yes.
A horrible name for a song. This is the sort of music that you can technically put it on an album and it'll pass, maybe.
Yeah,
but also,
it's a filler track.
oh, hold up, he's singing it. There's guitars in here now.
Looking for words to say, searching but not finding understanding anyway.
It's a mellow song.
Mhm.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
We're lost in this maze.
It's got that Hotel California chord progression going on.
Little jazz flute.
Yeah. We got some Latin jazz going on.
Just too far away from being close together from the start.
What do you think of his vocals?
We tried
Like,
to
I mean, I'm kind of fixated on the fact that it sounds like Randy Newman, but what do you think of like the tonal quality of his vocal?
we're lost
The best part of this album is not his voice.
this lonely
I think it fits the music well.
Mm-hmm.
thoughts of leaving and disappear every time.
It's all right.
I see
Mhm.
your eyes.
He's got a very soft voice.
Yeah.
No matter how hard
It's not commanding. It's a little off key at times, but
Yeah.
I mean that, you know, that's the sort of thing that bums me out about like modern critique of that kind of stuff. This era, this genre. I think
Yeah.
it's perfectly fine to have a voice that's not perfect, you know.
Yep.
And somebody like this, I think he's got a good sound.
masquerade.
Yeah, he's certainly not a bad singer.
No, but I do like the music.
I do too. This might be the gem of the album, in my opinion.
It's very layered.
Yeah.
With all the different parts in it.
Mm-hmm.
We could just start over.
Almost like a song you'd hear on a
When you're lost.
soundtrack. 007.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What's the name of that?
What, James Bond?
James Bond.
Yeah.
I drew a blank. A James Bond soundtrack.
Yeah, it sounds like something you'd hear kind of in the background of a scene, you
Yeah.
know? I like a little flute jazz, though.
Yeah, it is. That's a nice touch.
It is. And a far departure from the ghost sex and the carny.
We might have to listen to that track again.
We might have to. I'll be honest.
And then wrapping up the album, track number 12, Magic Mirror.
All right, well, this is warming up. Russell was primarily a session musician in his early career. During his session, he worked for various artists: Jan and Dean, Ricky Nelson, Gary Lewis and the Playboys, George Harrison, Delaney Bramlett, Freddie Cannon, Ringo Starr, Doris Day, Elton John, Ray Charles, Eric Clapton, The Byrds, Barbra Streisand, The Beach Boys, The Ventures, Willie Nelson,
Wow.
Badfinger, Tijuana Brass, Frank Sinatra, The Band, Bob Dylan, J.J. Cale,
Holy
B.B.
shit.
King, Dave Mason, Glenn Campbell, Lynn Anderson, Joe Crockett, The Rolling Stones, and the Flying Burrito Brothers. But that's a lot.
So, what all did he do? Who was a studio
He
musician?
was a studio guy for that, so that
Studio
means
guy.
he was probably coordinating and also just maybe playing piano
Yeah.
or something else. I can't imagine with a jammed up right hand that he would have been able to do a whole lot else. But
Yeah.
I don't know,
That's,
maybe
that's something else.
yeah. It seems strange that somebody with a disfigurement like that would be able to like hang as a studio musician.
Well, he was good at what he did.
Yeah, he must have been very good. So props to you, Leon Russell. Way to go, man. Hats off to the dearly departed. Oof, getting wet out here, man.
To the hobos, I'm in prison by everything I own. To the soldier, I'm just someone else who's dying to go home. The general sees a number.
The Apple
of
Bros.
politicians too.
Okay.
To my
I'm moving.
friends,
I can't deal with this.
equal in this world. Magic mirror, won't you tell me,
Is there a trick to
please,
this?
Uh,
Yep, I got it.
do I find
And then tighten it.
myself in anyone
I'm just gonna point it at me like right.
Magic mirror, if we only could try to see ourselves.
Guess it'd be like that.
as the
How's that look?
Perfect.
Okay, good. At least I'm not soaking wet now.
All right.
My jeans are like,
Oh, it is raining.
yeah, it's
actually
really raining, man. I stayed out as long as I could, and then my pants are starting to stick to me, so
Yeah.
can't do that anymore.
the way I look.
I don't mind standing.
I'm just another character
I could have talked to this one too.
to fingerprint and book. To the censor, I'm pornography with no redeeming grace.
So the band that we're gonna listen to a couple songs to, the Apple Bros. It's a good buddy of mine, Chris. One of our favorite bands. We listened to their album. We learned their music on guitar. 41 monthly listeners.
Wow.
So if you want to know a diamond in the rough,
Yeah.
it's the Apple Bros.
Okay. Are they very Leon Russell-esque?
Yes, but you know what the song reminds me of? Little Neil Young, and his slower stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, so
And he also, and Neil Young had that kind of like painful crying voice.
He
in
did.
a lot of his
he
songs.
did, yeah. I agree.
Magic mirror, if we only could.
I for one feel like all 70s folk kind of sounds like this.
Yeah.
You know? But that doesn't mean I hate it. It just means there comes a point where you're like, yeah, I've heard that before. All right, I think we've
So wrapping up this album, I'm gonna give it out of 10.
out of 10.
I'm gonna give it I'm gonna give it a 7.1.
That's high. I was gonna give it like a 6.5, maybe.
Yeah, that falls in line.
Okay. I thought overall, I thought it was a pretty good album. I mean, it was certainly experimental. You know, I don't know if that's even really a boon to it, though. Who wasn't doing experimental music in 1973?
All right, so this first song I'm gonna play is from the Apple Bros called "Painless."
Okay. Tell me if this is pointed at the chair. How's that?
Yes.
Okay. Good still?
Yeah.
Oh, relief is the secret of lifetimes. It's the shadow of a rain
Just gonna stand
on my
kind of.
smile. It's a warm, bitter word on my opening face. It's a wisdom
It's so hard to find. I could bury my head in religion. Sorry, I won't sing.
They could tell me what I've done so wrong, save for staring into the sun. Oh, but that never done
It's
no
great lyrics.
harm. And the best risk that I have become since this whole thing started going wrong. Beneath the weight of this old iron sun, trying hard to forget a great many regret that's been leading me on for so long. It's a shame that you're still in your cradle, that you never learned how to survive. Well, it's written all over your eyes. Was this coming some big surprise? And how dreadful defeat didn't teach you the mistakes that you make are your own. Are we here to just bury your bones?
How dreadful
Anything
defeat
to
didn't teach you the
forget
mistakes
what
you
you've
make
done.
are your own.
You're the last thing that leads me to wonder. You're the first thing in everyone's eye. So excuse me while I burn this number. You're so obviously trying to set yourself free, but you don't know how badly you're tied. It's the painlessness of pure perfection. It's the toil of so many years. I've been wondering about this affection.
I'm guessing these guys were like
Flashing me with
mid-90s.
them eyes of yours as everyone welcomes
Yes.
deception.
Does this album have a
If
date?
you're done making love to your lies,
When you're done making love to your lies.
Mary died with a thorn in its side. The last place you thought you could hide. At the bottom of your best intentions lies the boredom of
2004.
day after day.
Oof.
If you just lose your love for convention, in time you may find if you don't lose your mind, you've got more than a few things to say. It's the painlessness of pure perfection. It's the toil of so many years. I've been wondering about this affection. You've been flashing me with them eyes of yours as everyone welcomes deception. If you're done making love to your lies, bravery died with a thorn in its side. In the last place you thought you could hide.
So this is one of your. You wouldn't say this is one of your favorite bands. It's just a deep cut.
This is one of my favorite albums.
Oh, I see.
along with some of my favorite songs.
Sounds to me like there might be some specific associations going on here.
Well, Yeah, just because certain period in my life when I was learning guitar,
Yeah.
and my buddy Chris and I, we learned these songs, played them and sung them together at parties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
So this next one
Guy
is,
with an acoustic guitar. Okay, so here's Wonderwall. Kind of.
this one is called All My Life.
All right. Did you also learn how to play piano?
Yes. No, but I can play it on guitar.
Okay.
You can say you never need someone's attention. You can say what's mine is mine, Lord, and not for you.
Like that dirty singing there. That's nice.
When you're wondering which of the brothers to blame, or when you're warming yourself a low-lit flame, the feeling that you're feeling is just the blues. You can say you never met with good intention, just a cold and lonesome, long, long line of fools. But when you lift out swinging from the apple tree, thinking, my, oh my, what's become of me? With the overwhelming feeling to be free. It's just the blues when I'm out walking.
Can't go wrong with that church organ.
Just the blues when I'm out talking. It's just the blues, it's what I do well all my life, and I ain't stopping. Oh no, oh Lord, it's just the blues. And write me that you're lonesome lady in a letter. You can spell it out 1,000 words or more. You've been listening lately to the wind, I've been rattling out one long sad song. For as far as you're gone, well, the blues have been humming along. It's just the blues when I'm out walking. It's just the blues when I'm out talking. It's just the blues, it's what I do well all my life, and I ain't stopping. Oh no, oh Lord, it's just the blues.
Dave, what song should we close out with?
Oh, jeez.
Put you on the spot, I know.
Come on.
You know, you you know what Spotify playlist I brought up?
What's that?
Sad 80s.
Sad 80s?
It's such a great
It
playlist.
is. Hit shuffle or something.
Uh,
Let's do a sad 80s song.
shuffle, play. Hold on. Nope.
That's like,
Nope, that is not from it. Hold on.
it's like, what is that? Alphaville.
No. Same. Right movie. Got the
Okay,
movie
hang on,
right.
hang on. Yeah. This is, hang on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. God damn it. Hold on, my brain's just catching up. You're gonna, okay. I can see her. Sorry, I'll get it.
I'm walking too far ahead. You're calling to me. I can't hear what you've said. Then you say go slow. I fall behind. The second hand unwind. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me.
Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah, I was gonna have sympathy.
Thanks. I got it. It took me a minute.
will be waiting.
Yeah. Sad 80s is like it's a good genre.
Yeah.
So, let's be honest, they should make a follow-up. They should make a follow-up to Napoleon Dynamite.
No.
They should. Same director, same actor, and it should just be like him in a horribly depressed, divorced, like trailer park, like just shitty fucking life, Gotta go to work. God. He's got like 5 cats. No kids, obviously, because he's sterile.
Or maybe they could do Napoleon's son.
They could pass the torch. No, I would prefer to just see him in his like horrible late life. Yeah. They could, you know what? They could just remake Office Space and cast Napoleon Dynamite in the lead role. I don't know the actor's name. I feel bad for that.
John Heder.
Yeah. I know he's Mormon. That's the only thing I know about him.
He's Mormon? No, Uncle Rico was Mormon.
No, John Heder is Mormon.
Oh, he's Mormon too?
I think so.
No, Uncle Rico, whatever that actor's name is. He was a vegetarian.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
and so all
the
those
steak
scenes,
scene, he spit it out?
Yeah, they would cut and he would spit it out.
Oh, amazing. Rinse his mouth with saline or something. Can we see what's up next on the sad 80s? Because as good as that was, I don't feel like that's a good one. There's got to be something better.
Hold on. I started typing something and then I lost it. Well, it'll just play.
All right. Oh, I'm not gonna know who this is.
Oh.
Don't.
I cheated and looked.
Should I know? Bonnie. No?
No.
Okay. I'm just kind of like reaching here. Okay, well that sounds like Pat Benatar.
No.
I mean, it doesn't really sound like Pat Benatar, but it's got the anthem rock thing going.
Yeah. I'll give you another one of the songs that I know. Total Eclipse of the Heart.
I thought that was. It's a band. It's not a
That's the name of the song, Total Eclipse of the...
Sure.
Or wait, or is that Bonnie Tyler?
I was gonna say. I think that's Bonnie Tyler.
Yes, that's Bonnie Tyler.
Okay,
Sorry,
okay.
I was wrong.
So you're messing my brain up here,
Yes.
because that's who I thought of when I heard this, but no, I don't know who this is.
Heart.
Oh shit! Well, this just isn't Barracuda, you know. It's not cool enough. Like all I remember him for is being kind of cool, and this song's like, it's fine.
I like how they started into the chorus, but they don't sing it.
Yeah.
They just waited and started screaming,
Yeah.
and then they go into the chorus.
There's a meta commentary in there somewhere.
That's just something unique.
Yeah.
No, don't sing.
I'm not gonna.
You know what? Maybe there's a story behind that. Maybe they forgot their...
And the studio was like,
And they're just like,
the
you missed your
musicians are
intro.
they're
You're
"We'll
like,
just-
all right, just go with it.
we'll just keep going. No, it was a live take, and
Yeah.
everyone in the studio was like looking at her like, hello.
Yeah. She was hitting a cigarette, taking
Yeah.
a drink.
But then she belted out that scream, which is pretty good. Gotta give it to her. That bell on the cymbal. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Also one of those things that you point out, and then once you start hearing
You
it,
can't not hear it. Yeah.
yeah,
It's constant. Yeah.
that like it's like the cowbell
Yeah.
on Below Easter Cult,
Yeah.
and it's the wood block on Steve Winwood's song.
Yeah.
All right, that's going to conclude our show.
Good night.
Good night.